Hi, my name's Lost Ninja. You're watching Lost Ninja Plays Eskatologist Modpack version 3.2.6. This is episode 38 of series 2, and I've done... well, actually I had a sleep, but that's it, really. I have done nothing off between episodes. I don't even know what time of day it is. Oh, it's daylight. How cool. I haven't... oh, I know, I got this working, but I haven't put chest on it yet, or worked out how to make the crafting bit work. What I have decided I will do, though, is at the moment I am getting to there with the crafting system. Probably I was going to go... I would imagine I was going to go through the floor, under the floor. Basically, all my system at the moment is a mess. I've got this wire. No, that's not wire. I'm going to have this wire. I think, actually, yeah, I'm just going to put that cable all the way across there. All the way through there. All the way through there, and back up. That makes the most sense, doesn't it? And I won't put a crafter in it. The only thing I'm going to have to do... I think this is what we're going to use that blocking mode for. You know, when we're making things in there, we can put it onto blocking. I think, you know, we craft one and it blocks it up. Tell you what, should we look it up? Right. 6 things that could topple Donald Trump's wall. I don't care. But who's the tank? Yeah. Right, so it's, what's it called? It's refined storage. Blocking mode. What is blocking mode? Right, I'll only do one at a time. The pattern is hold shift to see output pattern. Audit mode. Pattern can be configured to be an audit pattern. Blocking mode. When configured as a blocking mode pattern, this pattern will only allow to run auto-crafting one at a time. Which is what we want. So, what we want to do is set up a test run of 1. So I've got a full of cold. I blame my mother. And I want to get a ranged collector as well, but not for this project. Okay, so we'll set up a... I'm always going to use the... right, that's the empowered Restonia crystal block. Right, so we want that one. Right, we don't want that one. Right, empowered and diamantine, because that's the one we're going to use quite a lot, probably. Oh, how many patterns? That will be a difficulty. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I see no reason why it wouldn't, if you see what I mean. At the moment, I would have to actually make one of those to go into. So, oh, well, that's easy enough. Let's make a diamantine crystal block. I'd still have to put the diamantines in them themselves, if you see what I mean. Right. So what? Oh, I'll tell you what else I wanted to check. Have we got dimension shard? We've got 20 dimension shards. No. Let's get rid of that now. We did change the recipe for them. That is good. That means I can craft dimensional shards as well. So we'll. We could craft them before, but I thought the recipe before was just a bit over the top. Now, we craft a diamond with dirt, we get 9 diamond nuggets. If we craft a diamond with... I think we'll do that one. Okay, so that's audit it. The same for emerald. Same for ender nuggets. What I need to do is audit that to the ender shard. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe ender shard, use the ender shard instead of that, and then... oh, I don't know. Flux, I haven't got a recipe for yet. I'm going to have a recipe for it. One of the things I plan on adding, eventually. Right, so I've got all of that and that, so... No, the whole point of this is that I can automate. I know how to do it. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. Oh, I tell you what we need. We need a crafting thing as well. A crafting thing. We want one of those. Start. Go for it, mate. And we'll get some cable while we're here. And we'll pop all of that away. I don't need it. I don't know where I got half that stuff from. I need to go and do that, yes, but oh, we've got a crapper there. What did I say? Crapper? Yes. Oh well, we've got one. Dismantling rotation. There we go. I think we'll do it before we go in there. Well, so we've still got a roof on there. I keep getting spiders dive bombing me. So we will. You'll have a snooze first. It doesn't stop them attacking, but it stops them spawning. I really need to work my way through and get some mob spawning of some variety started. Right, so if we put that there, that's right. Now we need to cable it up. So, oh, excuse me. Right, let's go. That looks really good, doesn't it? I wish I could paint that. But that does actually look really good. I'm glad that works the way it does. That looks really ugly. But there's not a lot I can do about that. I could put them directly into here and use the facades, but I'm not certain. I'm not certain it's worth it, to be honest. Right, no, it's worth it. Oh. Well, I could do this. I could fit this in wirelessly, and to be fair, it's something I might still do, but probably not, to be honest. Doing it wirelessly, it takes more. Oh, let's get my spider out. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 2x2 of water somewhere in my house, so I can stand by it. Like my man, if I were that way inclined, which I'm not. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with being that way inclined. I don't think there is. But I wouldn't stand by my man because, to be honest, I haven't got a man to stand by. Right, where the hell's that cable coming through? I don't know. Is it through down here somewhere? Bear in mind, last time I was down here, there's a skeleton down here. So, tell you what, let's put a torch in. Right, so we put that there. That works really well. I can't get out, but... Help! Help! I'm stuck! There we go, go up there. Go up there, you bastard. Right, so that works, in theory. So we put... Oh yeah, that works too. Right, so now what we need is a chest on here. Chest. Anybody for a chest? Well, part of the problem is, I don't use a normal keyboard. So my hands aren't automatically on the keyboard when I look something up. Yeah, I've got to take my hands off my HID, which is a Logitech G13, which you can look up if you're really interested. But it's basically one of those little keyboards that just have the WASD and your buttons around it. Mine has a thumb button, a thumbstick as well, which I don't use as a thumbstick. And the other hand's on my mouse, obviously. And okay, that should work like that. Have we got any? We haven't. Right. So now what we want to do is create an item thing. So basically, the issue I have is I don't have round robin. So this should work. If we put an insert onto that. 1. And an insert onto that. 1. And an insert onto that. And that will only actually take what it's allowed to take, so that's actually quite good. Pardon me. 1. So, I'm hoping that this will work as it is without any particular difficulty. I do need, thinking about it, I do need an export on there, don't I? I think I'll just put it on top. Because otherwise what will happen is the items will come in here to be crafted and then we'll get back into the system. Right, and I want an export on there. Create. Export. Oh dear. Boiling. Got my fan on. I'm still boiling. Right, so then I want another channel, which will be item. What else is there? Fluid. Back to, I don't know what the storage one does. I'll have to look it up, I think. Right, this one is an export on there. This one should be called output. Well, that's the beauty of the system. To add another crafting recipe or another crafting system to this, yeah, I could actually put them. So I'd put another one of these there, and there, and put another one of these there, and then obviously there and there. Wire them all up, and it should be able to. I need to put another crafting bench. I couldn't do it with a crafting bench. One of these crafters here. I don't think I could. I can put multiple recipes into this, yeah, no question. But what I don't think I can do is have multiple outputs of a chest into this system. Yeah, to go into multiple versions of this. I think it would get itself muddled up. Unless I went through and, you know, and said, right, this one can only insert these items. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 18. It's quite a big filter, that, really, isn't it? So, anyway, what we want then is an insert into that. Insert, okay. Or, no, I don't want an insert into that. I want to go with, get rid of that. What I'm going to do is get another chest and have the, thing there. Product come out there. Let's just have a look at how many blaze rods I've got. I might do one of those chests. I've got 4. Yeah, why not indeed? Why? Why the heck not? Right, so we put one of those in instead. No blaze rods. I will have to get some blaze rods then. Oh, and I want an import bus as well, obviously. What I have prepared so cunningly here. Let's have a look at basalt. I've got a K of basalt, which is good. I've got some basalt bricks. That means I can finish off my roof probably as well, which will be nice. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we were sober? Wouldn't it be nice if we weren't jarheads? No, not jarheads, were they? Hopheads. Wouldn't it be nice if we were straight? Not that I'm saying anything about the Beach Boys. I'm just not coping with singing very well. So what we want is a connector. Right, so we want a connector underneath, obviously. Let's go there. We want to place one of those on top. We don't want to place one of those behind. And then we want to place some of those there instead. Right, that looks quite neat and tidy, apart from that behind. Well, that behind's actually not too bad. If I'd had to put an insert or an export there, that would have been looked a bit untidy. Okie dokie, so what we want to do then is we want to say we are extracting on that one and we are inserting on that one. Okay. So in theory, we tell it to craft something, it spits out enough items for a single recipe, because it's in blocking mode, in theory, yeah, which would mean that we'd have 2 pieces of clay, 1 clay block, and 1 grey dye, which I'll have to craft a recipe for. And a block of, it's pale blue dye and clay and, what's the other one? Clay, and, oh yeah, and blue dye, that's it. Right, and a block of diamantine. This system then pulls them out and puts them into the correct ones of these. I might have to put a filter on that so it will only try and accept the right thing. Although at the moment, as far as I'm aware, it will only accept things that can go into it. So these will get the things that can't go into there, and this will get... The only... Yeah. I think I'll have to blacklist the blocks, the things that can be actually empowered on these, which will be a pain. Almost as much of a pain as that ruddy spider giving me things. Go away! To be honest, I'm going to turn that system off, even though it means that my cat won't give me fish anymore. I'm going to turn that off because it's just driving me nuts. And it's not like it's an item that I particularly need. Yeah, the 2 that I get a lot of is wool and string, and I don't need any of them. Sorry, I shouldn't be drinking on camera. It makes me look like a drunkard. Pardon me. Right. Yeah, so I'm going to put a blacklist on the... blah, 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 blah. I don't know how many that... Right, so I can craft a diamantine crystal block. We'll have one of those. We haven't got any of those there, so that's fine. That means I need to do the next part of the plant next, before I start actually trying to make sure the other system works. Can I make one of those? I can, wow. I'll probably need 2 of those eventually, but I don't need to do it yet. I also need an atomic reconstructor. And how come I've only just got that achievement, even though I've got the thing placed in the world? I don't know. It's too complicated. Right, let's just pop that into there, and that into there, that into there. I need somewhere to put this. I think I can put it downstairs. So the way it will work is this way. I need somewhere that cable can get to easily. So I think I'll put it here, because I can get that cable to it quite easily, because it can go under the floor here. So this is the way it works. What you do is you place one of those down, and I haven't got a redstone torch on me, have I? Just what I don't... Oh no, not that one. Let's see what we got. Should be one in there. Like so. I wish when you shift-clicked it into your inventory from a bag, it would go into your... Right, so pulse. It only pulses when it's got a redstone signal. This is going to be harder because the system I used to do this before had... the system I used to do this before had the EnderIO to use. So pick up with that. I need a precision dropper, which will go up here somewhere. I'll probably put a block of glass there. I haven't made the precision dropper. I've made a precision dropper in my life. Right. I have no idea what ESDs do. LPEC slot device. I really don't know what they do. So I really... Oh, it tells me that. It's like a hopper with a lot more functionality. You can choose the size to input and output, and you can... Right. The ESD is like a hopper with a lot more functionality. You can choose the size to input and output, and you can precisely configure the range of slots. For more information, hover over the elements in their GUI. They will determine the amount of slots an inventory has initially. However, it won't adapt when the inventory changes. When connecting an inventory whose slot amount can change, like the item interface, you can set the slot amount to a big number in the ESD's GUI to avoid slots being ignored. That's not what I want then, is it? I want a precision dropper, I think. I'm not certain where it is. I've used them in other packs, obviously. Other versions of this game. But I don't know where they are. That's a hopper. Phantom breaker. Yeah, I could do it the easy way and just look up dropper, but why? There's no fun in that. I use one of these. Automatic precision dropper. Fluid placer. Fluid collector. So I think that must be the one I want. The automatic precision dropper works much like a normal dropper, but it will drop items without needing a redstone signal. It also won't spit them out all over the ground, but it will drop them straight into the direction you pointed at. When right-click with the redstone torch in hand, it will change between mode where it gets deactivated by redstone and a mode where it responds to pulses. I don't know, to be honest. I think what I need to do, and I'm not altogether certain with this. Pardon me again. I think what I need it to do is this. I need it to be able to craft it with stuff I don't possess. Sounds like a good plan. I'm not going to need 8, but it'd be sensible to have the bits in case I want them. Auto placer. Well, I think an auto placer is like a dispenser, and a dropper is a dropper. A dropper is a dropper is a dropper. So pallet crystals. We need some. Oh, we'll make a stack of them. So basically, what I want is. I'll make 2 stacks of them. What the heck? Yeah. That's 2 stacks of those. That's good. Okay, so we'll try that again. So we've got a precision dropper. We should be able to make one like so. And we want a pressure plate made out of wood. Although to be fair, I'm not totally certain about the differences between all the different pressure plates. I know the pressure plate made out of wood will respond to items, so that's why I'm going to use that one. But I'm not certain anything else about it, basically. So that... No, that's not going to be... I have to put it higher up. I don't want it to respond to the pressure plate immediately below it. I want it to respond to a signal going to the pressure plate, coming from the pressure plate immediately below it, if I can work out how to do it. So the idea is, this drops out an item, which goes onto here, which fires that, which means that fires. This then picks the item up and feeds it back into the system. And then this will spit out the next item. So I need basically the signal from here goes to that straight away, but when it comes to this one, it has like a delay on it. And I'll have to configure the delay probably. I'm not certain how to do it, because well, we could use this stuff. There is a redstone mode in it. We'll put it on 8 because it's out of the way. Logic, so we create a logic channel. Obviously we haven't actually got any of these blocks in yet, but we can have a look at them. Create sensor or output mode. Oh, I see. Yeah, sensor is what it's doing. Item, fluid, energy, redstone. Amount to compare with. I don't know how that works. I suppose that's the strength of the redstone signal, isn't it? Not equal, equal, less than, greater than. Less than or equal. Greater than or equal, or equal. Right, and then we can output in colours, which I don't think I'll need. Right, so we'll just break that now. So I don't actually need it on there at all. I was just examining it. So we want 1, 2 connectors, 3 connectors, and some cable. Okay, so I don't know if this will work, to be honest. And I don't know if you can put a delay in it. I think it's really the real issue. No, you're quite right. I don't need that many. But having that many is good. And then we want some facades, because obviously we've got the we want some stone bricks. Pardon me. Oh, there's something I do want to check. Can I craft that? No, I can't. Bugger. Okay. Gotta find out the recipe for those then. Oh, smelting netherrack. So that's another thing to have to add to my list of things I need to make. Oh, we can extract it. That makes no sense. Okay. So what I want is one of those, just so that I can set that to it. Oh no, I don't need that. I'm downstairs, so I don't need that at all. Right. Oh, and some cable. That's the other thing we wanted, wasn't it? Okay. Oh. We've got rain coming through my roof. Not good. It's not coming through the roof, to be fair. It's coming through the gap. Right. So what I want to do is go down there. Just dig this bit out here. So basically I want to do this, I think. Put that down along there. One to that will give it power. One to there, that will give it I'm going to finally bite the bullet and put in a... Oh, no, I didn't want that. Yes, I do want one there, don't I? I didn't bring any more connectors with me, did I? Because I'm stupid. Right, so connector. Of course, I need 4, of course. Probably. Now, I just want to have a look at some stuff. We might want to do it with this system instead, which is to make redstone paste, which is not terribly difficult. I don't know, we'll make 64. So I'll probably need, if I'm going to use that system, I'll probably need some of that, and I want a sticky repeater, which is one of those. One of those. These will stick to walls. Yeah, so I can put a redstone signal into something, and we can run it up the wall like that. It just works like a normal repeater at that point. Oh, I need the actual sticky stuff as well. Well, actually, when I made 64 of that, I assumed I would need some redstone paste to make that. I thought that would be a new recipe for that, but with using redstone paste. Instead, redstone. So, let's see. We need, basically, I'm thinking at the moment, we'll probably need to do it like this. But I'm not certain. The problem is, I need to be able to access this with that system as well. Yeah? I think. And let's put that there. Right, so this is all one system, in theory. Right, I know what I'm going to do then. So if we said this one here, it's input, so we'll put an item channel there. So create, and we want to extract from there, don't we? Yep. Stack 22. It's nice and fast. And we want to output. That's fluid, so that's the fluid one, and there should be one. Ah, there we go. We want to insert into that one. Yeah, so that deals with getting stuff back out of here. And this will be set so that it only picks up it will only pick up the stuff I want. That does not work. That's not good. Because I need that on top of there. Bugger. Okay. That makes things much more complicated. I assumed you'd be able to put the things directly onto there. But you can't. Right, so that will have to be powered some other way. Possibly just run a wire down from above it. Because I can't use... I can't connect it from behind it if I'm going to be using blocks here instead. Right, so that will have to be that. So if we put that there... so if we put that on there like that, we need some redstone torches. Blub, 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 blub. Oh, we've only got one, but I can craft some more. Let's craft up, oh, I don't know, 16 or so. It's not like I'm short of any of that stuff. Just to have a couple extras to carry around with me. Okay, what else do I want to carry around with me then? He wants to carry it around. Oh, I know what I wanted. I wanted a stack of that. Right, let's go downstairs again. Right, so the idea is that that is a redstone signal. So if we put a torch on the back of there and stand on it, that torch should go off, shouldn't it? That torch doesn't go off. Right. Okay. I think it's because we probably need to have a... See, that worked. So, in my theory is this, yeah? We put something in there to drop. We need to hit it with a redstone torch first. So it pulses, yeah, so we grab that. Now, how did it drop something that wasn't there? Okay, so it's got... right, so what we'll do is we'll put something... We'll put a bit more in there, how about that? And we'll chuck a redstone torch onto that pressure plate. And after a moment that... Right, let's power that. Be that one. Put it on that one. Great, insert. Okay. That should now have power. So if we... I'm only chucking redstone torch onto there, so it doesn't matter. Right, let's just go upstairs and grab a couple of diamonds. So it's diamonds we primarily want to... so first things first, what we want to do is make one diamond so we can use it in there as a template. This will only pick up diamonds now, at the moment. That seems to be spitting stuff out and not actually producing them. You know, not actually reducing the count in there as though it's a thing. So, let's see, if we had a rich man, if we had one of those, just as a test circuit, so to speak, if we hit that, it should spit one diamond out. That should have picked it up there. Okay, this is just not working the way I thought it would. I'm sure that picked anything up. It didn't need to be redstone. It's too complicated for my little head. So basically what we're going to have to do is move that to there. Yes? Right, that precision dropper is duplicating, so I can't use that. This is a bugger. Just to be clear, we've got 7 in there. No, the delay on that's not long enough. Try it now. Still not long enough. That's as long as I can get it easily. Oh, well, I can put another one down, I suppose. It's still only doing 2. Which a blinking nuisance, I think I would describe it as. Right, let's grab that. I need to put another one of those down then, don't I? I'm so glad I made some extras now. Right, but yeah, it's not. That's what I wanted, basically. Without the duplication of what's in it. That's just a pain. Because it means I can't use the system. Oh, woe is me. Bugger. Okay, no, I mean I can still use this to do it, but I can't auto-craft it. I'll have to do it manually every time I want to craft some. Which I suppose in a way is not automatically bad, it's just really annoying because there's no reason, that I know of anyway, to make it so that it won't work like that. There we go. Right. So let's just bung up that hole. That seemed to work fine. We will put that back down to... that will still pick up. It'll only pick up the stuff I want, which is what I want it to do. And this system here, that's item, isn't it? Yeah, so that's going to be a extract stack. Okay, that's fine. Everything else seems to work fine. And it's putting it, inserting it into that, so that's fine. So if we chuck... Oh, come on, that's... No, we haven't. So we've frozen, but we haven't. Right, chuck that into there. It goes into there and gets pulled away. You know what I could do? I could just try using a standard hopper, because I crafted some, didn't I? So if we put a standard hopper in and some diamonds, right. I'm just going to have a quick look into actual editions. Let's have a look on the Cursed Forge page. I don't know which version I'm running either, which just doesn't help. Scripts, there we go. No, but the scripts directory that I was looking at is open in the same thing that actual editions is open. I'm on release 109. Files. What versions have we got? Last release file was like 10 minutes ago. Right. Pardon me. Can I see a changelog? That's what I really want to see. Oh, there we go. Changelog. That isn't working. Right, so release 108, it added Red Orchid and Ender Lily Farmer compatibility. Well, I'm not getting that, and I'm using 109. 109 doesn't mention anything about right, so if we go back out of there, now we've got that one. Right, we want to, we'll update this as soon as I restart the server, so it's not a major issue, but we'll go and have a look at issues and see if we can find one. We've got two issues at the moment. One, it doesn't work with force disconnect when using batteries. I had that. Oh, that is mine. That's why. Oh well, fair enough. Let's just have a look at just. No open issues, right. I want to look at closed issues as well. Your issues, your pool, everything assigned, everything mentioning, view advanced search syntax. Can I just have everything that's not been closed? Oh, I see. I've actually got to type it in. Or not, because I can't be bothered. Probably just close there. Apologies that this is not looking like it's particularly useful. Precision dropper plus redstone equals dupe bugger. Not an issue on your side. Flux networks. Not an issue on your side. Right. Yeah. Someone reported the same bug I'm finding. Automatic precision dropper duplicates redstone with Flux Network installed. Well, I have Flux Network installed. It's the thing that I'm using to create all sorts of stuff, but mostly Flux Network. It's I don't know. I should have some lying around. Where is it? Why is it hiding? There we go. Flux Networks. Yeah. So it is possible that it's the same bug, although according to Sonasonic, who created Flux Network, I'm assuming. Basically, at the moment, I cancel the drop event and replace the entity with one which can stand fire. Most people go on the assumption that if the event is cancelled, you shouldn't drop the entity, so yeah, infinite redstone. However, I'm getting it with diamonds. Right, well, I'll comment on that. So I've just discovered this with diamonds. Is this the same issue? Not that. Right. Comment. Pardon me. Right, I'm just going to edit and say. Pardon me again. Okay, so it looks like that's alright. Now, let's see if we can find a quick look at Flux Networks, isn't it? That's the one we want to look at. Flux. Oh, let's try spelling it without a K in it. Right, Flux Networks. Overview. CurseForge. Right, so we just want a quick look at, see what version of Flux Networks I've got. Where is that? Mods folder. Flux Network. I am running on 2.0.0, and the practical logistics is out. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Support for MSC multipart. Oh, it's an upcoming feature. Oh well. Right, so let's see. The most recent version of Flux Networks is version 2, which is not good enough. I need a more recent one. Not like there's any alphas. 110. Oh, it doesn't have any 111s on there. Must have. It's only got the version 2, which is not good. Right, let's go to issues. Okay. Yeah, so have a look at this practical logistics. That looks like it might be very similar to the this stuff I've been spent at this XNet. Well, to be honest, if I think I'm going to use it, I would sit back. Oh, that looks really good. That looks really good. It's got one set up. In a picture, obviously, it's got an entity monitoring, yeah, and it's basically got a couple of bits of cable next to a cow, and it's got the name cow and the health of the cow. It's got furnace progress, it can cook time, fluid and item monitoring on one screen. That looks awesome. There's so many good mods. It's just not all of them have the same features that I want. It's got an energy reader, which has, it's on the picture anyway, it's got advanced energy cube which contains Tesla energy. It's got an advanced power cube which contains Forge energy. It's got an algorithm separator. I don't know what that's for. That's Forge energy, which has got nothing in it. Tesla, applied energy sticks. Dense energy cell. It doesn't say what it's got. Oh yes, it has. It's got nothing in it. Applied energy sticks. Wow, this looks cool. Oh, well, you can do player inventory reading. A large array of arrays. It looks complex. And it might not be out for 1.11. Yeah, it looks like it might only be for 1.10. Which isn't great, as I'm not playing a 1.10 mod pack at the moment. Yeah, so that's not been updated yet. So we'll just have to watch that one, I think. Okay, so I will stop playing around with the internet. And so I think what I'll probably end up doing for this particular instance is just, you know, make... Oh, now I was going to try it with a standard dropper, wasn't I? That's what I was in the process of doing before I went to look at all that. So we'll try it with a standard dropper and see what we get. It looks like we need a redstone signal on that. Well, that's perfect then, isn't it? That's just what we wanted. The problem is, and it's not a huge problem perhaps, but it is a problem, we want the first of the redstone signals to get to it. So we could auto craft into the dropper. That's not a problem. But the first one wouldn't go until we've actually hit the fire button. Right, we want to take that one down there. Is that how we did it? Something like that. And it's not dropping it straight down, which... this does not make a lot of sense. The reason that the other one doesn't work, according to the bug report, is because it gold. It's crap, isn't it? Right, let's put one there. Right, take those off for now. Can we pick up that redstone next to it? So, in other words, can we put the redstone here and have it? It does. Oh, that's going to be... So, right, if we put that like that, and then like that. Still not perfect. We're getting there. I think we're going to have it going through the wall again, like we had before, so that we can... The thing is, it's got to have that delay. If it doesn't have that delay, it doesn't work. Just to make things even more complicated. Well, that's not going to work either, is it? Right, so now let's put that down there like so. So we've got Don't know how that'll work, but let's try it, shall we? We've got that. Doesn't work. Great. Great. So how do you think? Oh, I'd probably just stick it to the underneath. It would probably do it. I just need something to trigger it so it's on. Right, that worked. So we've got that triggered. And I want to get it up out here. So if we put, we want to put a block there anyway. Yeah. I think we just do that. Now here, I don't know if this will work actually. It might work. Does that take it round the corner? Well, let's just shove something on the redstone block. Doesn't, bugger. Right, that's fine. What it means is I need to put another block in here. A block what I prepared earlier. There we go. Complicated? Yeah. Too damn right it is. Right, and then that will then feed into that. Okay, that should work. Why did I say should? And then, what do we do with all of those? We're sure we had a whole stack of those, didn't we? Did I throw them away at some point? Yeah, put them back in there. Okay, so we go back. Yeah, back down there. Let's just go ahead like we mean to and get some glass in there as well. Some glass, excellent. I'm hoping that we can find a way of. I think we can. Basically, I think we can put a comparator on here, onto the not onto the glass, onto the dropper. When the comparator says there's stuff in there, it will fire off a redstone current, which will come around here and actually fire the dropper, which will then drop it onto there. What do I do with that button? There's that button. So that dropper has diamonds in it. It works. I probably ought to add that to that bug report I'd done. That bug report I'd done. Practical logistics, no, automatic. Not affect, not effect. Affect. Then update comment. Right. No, it's not the most efficient way of doing it. And when I actually get to the final of it, I will actually do it just with blocks. I won't do it with individual items. But that actually works really well. I'm really happy with that. Not certain how to do the next bit, but so let's put we'll fill those up like that so that we've got space to work on around here. I'm going to end the episode there. I've got to go and do something. I've got to read my book because it's good. It's a good book. I'll explain it later, but I'm going to go leave the episode there. I will be back in 20 minutes or so, and when I return, we will finish off that system if we can. There's no guarantee of it. We can make one of those though. A sticky comparator. Right, yes, I'll be back shortly. So until that point, cheerio.